What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the garage. And the cool thing about having your own live show is you can decide to go on like 3 or 4 minutes early. And ain't nobody can stop me. I can go on whatever I want. That's what we do around here. A lot of the regulars in here already. Good to see everybody. Shaver for Life, good to see you again. Hey, Rich, John the Jungle, Andrew, of course, ICT, Cole. Who did I miss? Marion Repairing, super slow as usual, and WS6. Awesome, John. What do you think? Shirts turned out pretty good, didn't they? Andrew, did you get your shirt yet? What about you, Ryan? I bet Ryan may have. Oh, I'm sorry, Les. Drink of choice tonight. Powerade. I missed a question up here by ICT Car Guy. Serious question. I'm an L swap truck and it isn't sending power to fuel pump and no ignition spark. Well, I'm not sure. That's very interesting. There could be a couple things. I mean, they're all probably going to be electrical related, but how can I reflash my body control module on a Colorado? Going to have to do MDI clone and SPS to do body modules. What up, TJ? Shave for Life got the S10 back going the other day. Nice. Health kick, no brew. Well, it's Thursday. That's tomorrow. You know it, John. What up, Ozman? Guys, stick around. We're giving away a couple HP Tuner shirts tonight. Big shout out to HP Tuners, our sponsor. No spark, add 10% fuel, good to go. Check out the links. I don't know if there's a link in this one, but in any of the videos, there's a link to all of their stuff. All they ask is for the support. You know, subscribe to their stuff. That's what they're looking for. They got YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. So drop them a like, drop them a subscribe as a way to say thanks. Ozman, thanks for buying a hoodie, brother. I love my hoodies. It's too hot, but love it. Yeah, the Smoke Monster hoodies are so comfortable. Mike, what do you got going on cam tuning? Hoodie 5XL. The Ozman's a big guy. Awesome to hear it, TJ. Glad that you got it up and running. You had so many problems. Just TJ's been fighting all the smallest problems on the face of the planet, getting this 6-liter rebuilt. Cars that finished, so the race club volunteered me to run the tree. You got the best seat in the house. Can you reflash a used body control module? You can through SPS. I have an upgraded aftermarket cam. Give me some more information, Mike. Let me know what's going on with that cam. Time is it here? We'll give it about 5 minutes here and I'll fire up the drawing, the giveaway. We'll be giving away two shirts tonight. Really dug the neural network video. Use HP Tuners neural network tool yesterday. It worked out great. That's awesome, Joe. Glad to hear it. I'm anxious to dive into it some more. We're still going to be doing Justin's Challenger with the Pro Charger, cams, stuff like that. Basic bolt-ons with forced induction. So that is the goal. Like soon as Rocky Mountain Race Week's over, we're going to dig into Justin's car and get that thing knocked out and tuned and do some Mopar stuff. Timothy, thank you, and can't figure out how to get it to run less rich. What injectors are you running on there? Your injector's too big? Look, Kyle. Hey, Dirt Floor, good to see you, brother. What's up with the 598? So, let's see, what did we do this week? Put a new radiator in because I took it out last week and it was getting a little warm. The old radiator with a single electrical fan on it was not cutting the mustard, so I upgraded to the biggest radiator with a dual fan setup that I could fit in that thing. What else? That was the big thing. Readjusted valve lash on it because it's gone through break-in, so the valves need to tighten back up. And oh, the drag pack came in. The drag pack came in. Looks really good. Everything fit perfectly. I still have to balance the rear wheels, but we're basically ready to rock and roll. Yeah, congrats, Chevy for Life. Hey, DMC, good to see you, brother. Yeah, I need to get some pictures posted up with those wheels on there. Did I post a picture of the wheels already? I can't remember. I've been so busy. Every spare minute of my time has been to getting this thing ready. And give you a little sneak peek. I got a Holly HP coming tomorrow. We're jerking the Terminator out and swapping over to an HP on it. How important is tuning decel areas? Seems like higher RPM decel doesn't respond much to changes. Kind of weird all around. Cole, not important at all because whenever you end up turning DFCO back on, those areas just go full lean anyways. Awesome, Rich. Good to hear it. Please give me HP Tuners update, but with AC on, acceleration from stop, she fell on her face. Huh. So it's a tip-in issue, Mike. My guess is there should be some AC modifier for airflow. Is it off of idle or is it just anytime? Bought B&M's gated shifter. It's good looking unit. Hey, it's all right, DMC. I know how it goes, man. Johnson Controls. Why does that ring a bell? Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So are you doing like commercial HVAC stuff like that? No Duramax tuning, Marin. Any tips on drivability for cam? Fueling is within 2%. I found I had to remove timing to smooth out really low load, like roundabouts. Yeah. You got to remember a lot of times whenever you do any kind of cam stuff that you're losing efficiency on the low end. So, thank you, Eric C., for using it. In fact, every time I talk to the guys down at HP Tuners, they are impressed by how many people use the code. If you did not know, we have a discount code. Sorry for everybody that lives out of the country. What, GR Garage, isn't it? This is it GRG Garage. I can't even remember my own discount code. I'm going to have to, if you get weird noise, I apologize. Let's see here. Where are all my videos at? Nope, don't play noise. Yeah, it's just GR Garage. Let me just paste the whole blurb in here. Yeah, GR Garage. Bow, bow. Oh, it doesn't like it because there's too many. Yep, John, if you just buy credits, if you spend 50 bucks, use the code, it'll get you a free shirt. Awesome, bro. Well, congratulations. Watch your video on connecting the AEM wideband to the scanner. I picked up the 300300. Where did you get your 0 to 5 from? Well, 6L with the 300300 used serial to USB. So go onto Amazon, get a cheap serial to USB. In fact, I think most of my videos probably have a link to it in the description. Let me see if it does. Actually, if we go here, maybe it isn't on here. I thought it was. But yeah, get a cheap serial to USB adapter. And it's so easy. Yeah, no problem, John. Awesome to hear, Jonathan. Yes, Joe, if you buy anything, 2 credits, something like that, use the code GRGarage, all caps, you will get a free shirt. Well, thank you, Reptile Guys. What is the best HP tuner to get for the 3rd gen? I'll be able to do multiple rigs, have one computer set up for LSX specialties and laptop. Get the new one because it's going to support everything. The old one, you're going to be a little bit more restricted, so just be aware of that. So get the MPVI2. And let's see if this works. Bingo. Okay, the raffle is open. We're going to give away 2 shirts tonight. So everybody spam the chat. Exclamation point raffle. Get you in. I say it's working. Shows up over here. Oh, hold on a second here. Let me grab that. Doop, 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 doop. Grab that part number. .5s, you shouldn't be having an issue with those. Ah, it's not working. Oh, maybe it is. There we go. Now it's doling out tickets. Why are they not showing up? Okay, let me scroll back up here through here because I missed something. I think my spam or my chat is having a hard time keeping up all of a sudden. It's acting like we're a little laggy tonight. 2007 Cadillac ST-ESV hooked up my flex sensor like you have. Made sure it was the right pin for the E67. Refuses to read anything on the sensor. Been told HP Tuners doesn't support flex for my car. Which E68, Jamil? Should be an E68, E67. I can't speak to that. Let me look. Schmidhead says they don't for the STSV. That sucks. I did not know that. Downloads. Where is E67? Why wouldn't the E67 support it? It's got the options in the fuel. Help me out. You got to enter to win. What are you asking about ox fueling? I see you asked a couple times there, Mike. You got lost in the spam. So baseline SD on 15 Silverado 3 bar, 7 PSI, 7-ish, copy 105, paste to 160, and add 50% and interpolate. That's a good start, Jim. That's what I like to do. I will even take like 105 and take it down to 210 and double it and then interpolate. That should get you in the area. Dave Steck tried and failed. Well, I mean, if Dave Steck tried it, he's about as good as they come. Brian, thank you for reporting back. Brian said a few months ago, I asked about a cam being off tooth making a rich condition, and it ended up being the case. So glad you figured it out, Brian, and thank you for reporting back. Is it an OS difference for the STSV? It's got to be, I think. It's just so weird that the OS has the ability to do it. But it doesn't work. Oh, for aux fuel, tried bigger injectors, but they all fail somewhere. That's interesting, Jamil. I wish I could help you out. Tried bigger injectors, but they all fell somewhere. So you're wanting to possibly go in to aux fuel. Man, you're just really unraveling a giant can of worms whenever you get into auxiliary fuel systems. Josh, if you won a raffle a month ago and didn't receive the prize, I promise you it is still on its way. No problem, Garrett. Josh, I'm slow on some of this stuff. In fact, I had like 5 or 6 Patreons shirts that I had to get out that I completely whiffed on, and they just showed up the other day. So with everything that's been going on lately, I've been ultra slow on getting stuff out. But I always get everything out. Exactly. Gotta buy car parts. With these ridiculous premium gas prices, can you do a Gen 3 E85 conversion from 93 premium? I mean, you could go in and just run E85 and fatten up your fuel and adjust everything appropriately, George. Methanol injection would be a good option, Mike. That's generally what I do whenever I run out of an injector first and foremost, because it has so many benefits beyond just being an auxiliary fuel source. Have you ever considered getting a dyno and doing custom tunes? Yeah, but I mean, I've got a full-time job, Eric, so it's just not in the books, you know, not right now. If something were ever happen with this job, then I would probably jump full in and go into full-time tuning. I do custom tunes, mail order tunes, but I spend so much time on those that I generally only take on 1 or 2 clients a month at the most, because my custom tunes generally take weeks, if not months, to complete. EPA doesn't worry me. Just got good at Gen 3, trying my luck on Gen 4. Same thing, just virtual volumetric efficiency. Learn about the zones. What's the main goal for the 598 big block? 930 maybe. Run a 930, we'll see. I'm not hammering it with nitrous, Joe. Welcome back, brother. Yeah. Given how close race week is, and I've not put on more than, I've not driven the car more than 20 miles in one sitting. Yeah, 30% richer is a good baseline for E85. What the hell is rattling or bouncing on your desk? I don't know. Probably me. The whole desk. My monitor. Idle's fine. Cruise is fine. When I hit the gas, run super rich. All I smell is gas. Timothy, you need to look at your acceleration enrichment tables then. Joe may have a video on that. Joe, do you have a video for Terminator X accelerator enrichment tables? I know, and I'm glad that you brought that up. Andrew says we're getting close to 50,000. Congratulations to everybody. Not me, but everybody. We will have a big celebration at 50,000, and we will do all kinds of giveaways. But I will give you heads up. Was cam upgrade a bad idea? No. Hey, Holly. Schmidhead. Yeah, as Les says, everybody sent their state reps the RPM support request. There you go, Joe. Post a link to it if you wouldn't mind, and I'll approve it so Timothy Goels can go watch that video. Eric C, yeah, I'm planning on doing some streaming. Please, DJ. I have 109-pound injectors. Why is the scanner telling me that it's flowing at 150 pounds per hour? Are you doing any scaling? There, Garrett says that he has some injector data that was jacked up that caused the same issue. But, I mean, there should be, for that set of injectors, there should be default data in the Terminator X. Ah, thanks, Andrew. You know, I'm not sure what happened to Dr. Tunamal. He used to be a subscriber. I don't know if he still is or if he quit watching. Mostly watch matching the mass airflow sensor to the AFR. Yep. And a couple degrees of timing, change shift points. That's pretty much it, Joe. You nailed it. That's probably your issue, Jamil. Joe, I'm not sure why your message isn't going through. Well, it may be set up that it just won't show up. Let me see if I can find it. Bingo! How to tune acceleration and enrichment. I'll post the link for it. There you go. The difference between the MPVI2, the HP Pro, the HP Pro and the original MPVI are no longer supported. They'll work on the older vehicles. They'll work on most vehicles probably up until 2015 or so. And then after that, you have to have the MPVI2. LS6 truck and throttle on a 5.3 GN4 has a sandwich throttle plate to adapt GN4 throttle body. Should my throttle body scalar area change off the parameters currently in the E38 for a 4.8? Jonathan, try it without changing it. Then if you have to, you can go in there and adjust it. But a lot of times you don't need to on that stuff. Why shouldn't you mess with the MBT spark table? Because that is the basically the brake torque spark table. There's no reason why, unless your motor has been built out beyond the ability to hold what is the maximum amount of spark on that thing, you're not going to want to exceed it anyways. My Gen 3 pump gas runs great. Wideband reads 14.8 at idle, but smells very rich. Probably because you don't have cats, Joe Cool. Just added 1050X injectors in my Corvette. My question is, will I have to tune my MAF again? Well, technically no, Tyler, because you got to remember that the fuel delivery is calculated off of the amount of air that's calculated from the MAF. Then it goes to your injector flow rate. And so if you update your injector data, it should be fairly close. That being said, it doesn't always work that way. So yeah, you'll probably have to retune it. 4L65E can wide open throttle and partial throttle tables. Crosstalk. No, you should have, wide open throttle. There should be a set point on throttle that it's basically just utilizing that table. The rest of the time it should be using the partial throttle tables. Can I use HP tuners to see the actual binary? They've got the conversion, but I don't know if you can convert from that to a binary. You can convert from binary over to an HPT, I believe. I've not really messed with any of that, so don't quote me on anything like that. My guess is no. You probably can't see the binary because I don't know that it's necessarily pulling all the data whenever it does a binary. 14SS, wondering if I should switch over to larger LS7 MAF. Been told it's just copy and paste. Is it worth it? I guess by saying the LS7 MAF, are you talking about the intake tube? Probably doesn't matter. Your intake is seldom a restriction on the intake side. Yeah, Jamil, Blue Cat's tool for transmission tuning is pretty good, even though it's old. Still works. Just can't, it's, it used to be really nice and automated where it'd copy in all the values and spit them back out into the tune for you. And Got about 8.5 minutes left on the drawing. If you haven't gotten in already, make sure you do !raffle. And Joshua, you did your exclamation point upside down. 2006 Yukon came stock. L59. Flex Fuel 5.3. Swap log block for an LQ9. L59 to an LQ9. Still using the stock intake manifold, fuel system, etc. Stock tune. Is it okay to run E85? Yeah. As long as you have your flex fuel sensor in there, just make sure that the stock tune for the 6 liter has been updated for the flex fuel parameters. Yeah, the MBT spark table. There's seldom situations, Ozman, where you need to adjust the MBT spark table. You know, the Super Auto, which is making well over 1,000 horsepower, still has the stock MBT spark table in it. Everybody's eligible, John. Just make sure that you do the exclamation point raffle to get your ticket. You should have seen a notification saying that you've been granted a ticket. Try changing shift points. RPMs all went south, wide open throttle. Were you doing it manually, George? Not using the Blue Cat? Barometric pressure will jump from a steady 13.9 to 15.9 when I step on the gas. Is that a sensor issue? Do I need to change my... Well, Josh, it depends on what your boost setup is, because your barometric pressure sensor is probably in your mass airflow sensor. You may need to break it out. A lot of, you know, MAF sensors have the barometric pressure sensor in that needs to be broken out in a boost application. Well, now it's saying that you can no longer enter the raffle, even though it says there's 6 minutes left. I don't know. This raffle stuff is always stupid. I'm just reading everything. It should be done. Even though it says there's still time left, it should be done. So we're going to go ahead. It is 8:25 anyway, so we got 5 minutes left here. So we're going to pick 2 winners. And listen, if you didn't win this week, show up next week. We're going to be giving away. I've got a lot of HP Tuner shirts to give away, thanks to those guys as always. So I keep on hitting them up. Be like, hey man, how about you guys get Ryan Martin on the live stream for me? Jim White, you're our first winner. Congratulations, Jim White. And our second winner, I know Jim's still here. Second winner, Andrew George. Look at that. Promise you, this is not rigged. Josh, I will get it to you. So listen up, Jim, Andrew, hit me up on email. You guys know how to get in touch with me. And go to the HP Tuners merch. Here, I'll just drop a link for you guys. And anybody else, you'll want to know how to get here to get your free shirt. Whenever you use the code, make sure you add the shirt to your cart, then use the code. That's what makes the shirt free. But yeah, Jim, Andrew, go over there, choose one of the shirts that you want. You can choose any of the shirts that they've got on there and let me know the size. I will get it ordered up and shipped out to you. Andrew, I will have to have yours shipped here and then ship it to you since you're out of country. But as I said, I've got plenty and plenty of shirts left to give away. I'll have to double check. I think I've got about 20 HP Tuner shirts that I'm going to give away. And what we will do is I'll give away a couple of shirts on every live show until we hit our 50,000 live show, and then I will give away a lot of shirts, a lot of gear. We'll give away some Nitrous Express No Performance stuff, give away some gear from those guys, you know, maybe some ICT billet stuff. We'll hit up all the sponsors and see what all we can do, and we'll just have a huge blowout drawing. And it cracks me up that it actually flagged you for using the middle finger emote. So, but yeah, make sure you guys show up. Now, granted, I don't know We'll be doing a live stream next week. The week after that, the 10th, June 10th, we will not be because I will be on the road driving to Rocky Mountain Race Week starting that day. The 17th, I will probably try to do a live show, but I will probably do a couple live streams from Rocky Mountain Race Week, so keep your eyes peeled. But, and then I've got a couple videos I'm going to try and shoot this weekend, so keep your eyes peeled. We'll talk about some stuff, and then whenever we get back, we're going to start doing Mopar, start doing Ford stuff, live streaming, Joe. Joe, you're just my favorite troll. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by as usual. You guys know the drill. ABT, always be tuning.